What is going on, Jet fans? Matt O'Leary back with another video. Today I'm going to be talking about the latest New York Jets news, including, guess what? Another week, another offensive line combination will start there. Another week, another underdog fantasy pick for Jets Texans. I'm excited for this one. 3 picks. We're using a booster, so I'm excited about this with the 2.25 times modifier. You could sign up using my link down below in the description or the pinned comment to get in on the action over at Underdog. All right, CJ Stroud, I am taking the higher on 222.5 passing yards. Jets have an incredible pass defense. Even still, CJ Stroud is averaging almost 300 passing yards a game. I think he's sitting somewhere between 230 and 245. Here we go. Garrett Wilson, higher than 0.5 touchdowns. So Garrett Wilson to get in the end zone with a 2.25 times bonus. It's time to get a little nuts. Let's get some nuts in here. And then finally, Zach Wilson is going to let it rip. Apparently, right? Zach Wilson going to let it rip. Higher than 182.5 passing yards. A $10 play on this would net $135. Sign up using my link down below. So last week, Wes Schweitzer made his return to play right guard, and it was a short-lived return as he is back, injured, and would not be able to go. Neither will Jason Brownlee.
All right, real quick injuries. Schweitzer's dealing with a calf. He's going to be out this week. Brownlee's going to be out. Aaron obviously is going to be out. And then Breece Hall and JFM will be limited today.
Could you tell us about the Breece injury?
Yeah, he's dealing with an ankle. It's just trying to get him comfortable. But we feel good about game day.
Yes, right now the Jets can't get just 5 guys across for multiple games. It's been weeks since they had the same starting 5 across the whole way. That's really unfortunate. It stinks. It's a big reason, not the only reason, just like Zach Wilson and Nathaniel Hackett and the playmakers. It's not the only reason, but it's a big part of the reason why the offense stinks right now is because the offensive line, they have to continue rotating pieces. It's absolutely insane. So what do we see? My guess, purely guess, but I think maybe Max Mitchell back at right guard. He played right guard against the Chargers with Billy Turner at right tackle. That did not go very well. But Carter Warren has played better than both Max Mitchell and Billy Turner at right tackle. So maybe that's the best 5. I don't know. I'm sorry to laugh and chuckle to myself, but it's just absolutely unbelievable the amount of injuries this offensive line unit has got. Even Robert Saleh said it. He says, I thought last year was the worst there's ever been, and I don't know what this year to call it on the offensive line injuries, because last year, they were absolutely decimated on the offensive line, which is true. And then for a second year in a row, it's happened. It's happened again. And surprisingly, in a way, Mekhi Becton only missing 1 game has been one of the more healthier ones. Dwayne Brown, what did he play, 2 games? Laken Tomlinson has been healthy. Okay, that's a plus. Connor McGovern was starting at center. He had to miss time. Joe Tippmann ended up coming in and starting. He had to miss time. AVT goes down all across the line. Wes Schweitzer missed time. They've had a ton of injuries to that unit. It's so depressing. I just wish they for once could get a healthy season from really anybody, but especially the offensive line, because it's the second year in a row that they have gotten catastrophic injuries across the line. And it's not just one guy. It's not like, that stinks. The Jets lost their right guard for the season. No, it's you lost your right guard, your left tackle, your center, your backup rookie center. It's everything. Our pets' heads are falling off. That's basically the point where it's at right now with that offensive line unit. Robert Saleh had an interesting quote, I thought, talking about the Texans and their quarterback. He says, chasing quarterback stability. Robert Saleh asked about the Texans getting CJ Stroud when the Jets keep playing so many different quarterbacks each year. He says stability at the quarterback position. We're always chasing it. Ain't that the damn truth, Robert Saleh? Ain't that the damn truth? It goes back forever with this team. The last time the Jets have had a quarterback start and finish every game was 2013 Geno Smith. You have Ryan Fitzpatrick in 2015, who technically started all 16 games, but he got hurt and missed almost all of the then Oakland Raiders game, and Geno Smith had to come in. But since then, even if you want to include that, right, because 16 starts. 2016, you had Fitzpatrick, Bryce Petty, Geno Smith, all start games for that team. 2017, you had Josh McCown and Bryce Petty start games. 2018, you had Sam Darnold, Josh McCown start games for that team. 2019, you had Josh McCown, I apologize, not Josh McCown, Sam Darnold, Trevor Siemian the first time, and Luke Falk start games for that team. 2020, Darnold and Joe Flacco. 2021, you had Wilson and Mike White and I believe Joe Flacco started a game in 2021, right? They brought him back at some point in 21. Feel like they did. He played. And who am I forgetting? Help me out. Josh Johnson, not that he played, but Josh Johnson was there. And then in 2022, it was Flacco and White and Wilson. And now this year, it's going to be Wilson and Boyle. And who knows? Maybe we'll see Trevor Siemian played. Maybe we'll see Trevor Siemian again. Maybe we'll see Brett Rippon. And Aaron Rodgers. How do we forget Aaron Rodgers? It's unbelievable the amount of instability at this quarterback position. You can't even make it up. Like, they don't get guys to just go through a full season. Even if they're bad, that doesn't happen. Like, as crazy as it is, like 2019, Sam Darnold started 13 games, 19 touchdowns. You'll sign up for 19 touchdowns. Can you imagine if a Jets quarterback threw 19 touchdowns on this team? They'd probably have another win or two. It's absurd just how bad and how injured the quarterback room is. And it changes everything. The Jets and Texans aren't that different. They have a defensive coordinator, former defensive coordinator from the San Francisco 49ers, take over as head coach, and a second overall pick at quarterback. One team got Zach Wilson, the other got CJ Stroud. Guess who's better right now? The one with CJ Stroud. Finally, some last-minute injury updates. Breece Hall and JFM limited again today. They are, at least Breece Hall, the expectation is that he's going to play. He told reporters yesterday that he's going to play, and JFM is still up for grabs. But Breece Hall sounds like he is going to be good to go for this game, which is important, right? Like, I understand his rushing numbers haven't looked good, but I would like to see the best players the Jets have on the field. And he's one of the Jets' best players. And if he misses time, then it's going to be the Dalvin Cook show because they just refused to put Izzy Abanikanda on the field. We talked about that one yesterday. But I expect Breece Hall to go in this one, kind of just trying to get him comfortable. And I hope that it's a game that he's able to, break out in and have a good performance because I feel for Breece Hall. It's been a really rough go of it for him. So let me hear your thoughts down below in the comments on the latest Jets news, what you think heading into the weekend and this game against the Texans. I'm Matt O'Leary. Subscribe if you're new. Give the video a like before you go. I'll catch you next time.